We're getting off the ship today. Whoa! In the port of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. So the ship's back there. The information center's right there. I believe they have, you know, information. Walk, cycle, or ride to town. So we must be on Pier B.
Yes,
You are here. So we're gonna go on this blue line and then up to there, I think. And then we're gonna come back that way.
we can do that, no problem.
There's these handy signs that tell you where to go. Horse trolley, downtown. We want to go to Fisherman's Wharf, so we want to go this way. Bike rental, shuttle. They charge $16 for the shuttle. I guess it's a round trip, I don't know, but what that says, see, town that way, ship that way, ship that way. So that's handy and convenient. How could you possibly get lost in Victoria? Through Beacon Hill Park, we hope, which will bring us back to the ship, obviously, but a different way. That map. And now we're walking along the street. Came around there from the left. Like I say, we've walked not even half a mile. There's Fisherman's Wharf Park, though, if you're interested. So I guess this is Fisherman's Wharf down here, which is our first stop. And I see a walkway with chains around it, so I think that's where we'll go. Oh, and there's some of the houseboats. You see them there? Right, so these are businesses floating in the water, and homes, houseboats, and a seaplane, I think, getting ready to take off out there. So we walk down along here, and we're gonna go on down here because this is Fisherman's Wharf, 1 Dallas Road. Mexican seafood and an abundance of tourists, right? Whale watching and wildlife tours. What a taxi. Hello. So I think people live in these. Look at that one. I think they're private residences. This is a floating B&B. See those? We're leaving Fisherman's Wharf here and going to continue on this sidewalk. I think we have to go that way. Fisherman's Wharf was right around there to the right where these bikes are coming out of. I'm assuming we go up this way, or maybe it's this way. Yeah, I think it's this way. We've lost all markings, although that one says Fisherman's Wharf and Ogden Point. But it looks like there's a little boardwalk along here. And there's some houseboats, the ones we walked by earlier. And these are berry bushes. And some Canada geese. So now here's a sign again. Ogden Point, Fisherman's Wharf, Fisherman's Wharf. Now this says the pathway is closed if we go on ahead way we're headed. So we're gonna have to go out onto the street. But you can see the sign that's normally there. Normally you'd go that way, I guess, but we're gonna have to go off this way. So we started here, now we're out here, and we're gonna go off that way. Normally you can go around Laurel Point. but not today. So this is where we would have been coming out had we gone around Laurel Point. And it doesn't look closed from here, but they say it is, and I'm going to trust them. This is Huntington Manor, and I believe this is the inner harbor here. Grand Pacific Hotel. See a dome off in the distance. I'm guessing it's something governmental, but I don't know. Double-decker hop-on, hop-off bus. Hey, they got these. How much is this?
Yeah, 42 Canadian dollars.
42 Canadian dollars. Okay, thank you. Right. How much is this? Here's the Empress Hotel. Here's a map. You are here. Legislative Precinct, Royal BC Museum, Empress Hotel. Of course, we came from down there. Fisherman's Wharf, way down there by the ships, right? So this is the inner harbor. And that's the legislative building with a lot of people. 2 scoops of ice cream, $5. Got a little totem pole here. So we're going to go down these stairs. Wilton's. This is Inky Orca Canada. And then this is t-shirts.
Wait, oh, so there's only 21 in that if you ever get the opportunity to.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Place of mud. Still walking along the waterfront. So apparently when they go out on a whale watching boat, they wear these orange suits because it's just in a big zodiac and it's kind of wet, I guess. So the Empress is right around the corner there. There's a government building. We've got some construction going on up here. I think this is called Government Street. That's called Wharf Street. Thought it was called Government Street. Look at this street here. They've got a canoe with tulips, I guess. Tulips. Maybe those are poppies before they open. Smell it, but maybe it is. Catawampus. And look in that store, it's all catawampus. Look down there. This is an old building, or so it seems. An e-bike center. Currency exchange downstairs. Oh yeah, bikes. Bikes rental. First hour, additional hours, all day. So we're walking along Store Street. If you can see that sign. Maybe you can't. There we go. We're walking along Store Street and we came to Swift. And so we're going to cross the street here where these people are holding the bus up so that we may cross. I think this is Chinatown. See, look down there. It's even got an archway or sign across the street. In fact, I'm even going to walk out into the street. There, see that? Chinatown. Those are not pork monkeys. They couldn't. So, do you see this place? It's all decorated. Lanterns. The whole schmear. Theater Alley. It's right there. Don Me. Little Yunnan restaurant. Wale Yuen restaurant. Some alleyway. Guess we'll go up this way more. Clothes. More umbrellas. Fans. Fresh produce. Oh. I think we're going to walk back and go through one of those alleys. We walked up there. We're coming back down. We're going to go down this alley on the left here. Because it looks interesting. I see a red door. Hogwarts. Sort of. Yeah. Janet just said, hey, none of this seems to be Chinatown. Because this is the Beatles.
He's still on the umbrella.
Beatles Abbey Road. So it's a record store.
We're
And
rare.
CDs.
We're on the
Rare.
rare side, record stores.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Anyway. Now we have to go back up. Okay, so officially I don't know where we're at, but Fantan Alley shops are open. Of course, I think that's where we just were. We came, wow, there's a lot of cars suddenly. We came out of an alleyway in that brick building. There's the tattoo place. We crossed here. The waterfront is right down there, and the bridge over to West Victoria is right there. And we saw this Whistle Buoy Brewing Company, and that there was another one of these alleys here. Oh, we're up above. Some big picnic tables down there. I guess this is other places to eat. It had a fancy gate. I'd only come from that way. But we've decided we want to go back to the water so that Market Square, so we can try to go in the Empress Hotel. So we're going to head down to the water again, Government Street, and make a left. So we've come back along the water to the Empress Hotel. So we're going to cross this street, try to go in. Here's some work is made out of plants. I noticed they planted some banana trees around the place. This is the Empress Hotel. We're going to walk in there for a minute. There's some gardens here you could walk through. Lots of people around, lots of cars. So we're on the right side of it, the building. And it says the lobby lounge is in here. So let's give that a try. So gift shop. The library. So it's like a shopping mall here. I guess this is where you would have tea. Look at that. Continue on around here. So lots of shops selling what I'm assuming is expensive stuff. Oh, look at this place. Miniature World. Greatest little show on earth. Seems like an underused area. But it's a conference center. I guess there's no conference today. They've got totems though. This guy's got something in his pants. See if you can figure out what it is. So that was our visit to the Empress Hotel, the Fairmont Empress. We come back out. Fisherman's Wharf is off in that direction. The government building is that way, and that's where we're going to head, up past that. But instead of walking along the water this time, we're going to go over the hill back to the ship. So a different way. And the statue, is that a monkey? Is that a port monkey? I believe so. Look, there's a pedicab. They're having fun. Let's go this way. There's a monument to war veterans, I imagine. It said Korea and Afghanistan on it. So this is where the government is located. There's the Carillon Bell Tower. Over there, on the other side of this building, is the government center, the government building. This is the BC Museum here. They've got some totems up there. Maybe we should go in there and look. But we've come this way over to Douglas Street on Belleville because Beacon Hill Park is straight up that way. And this is a replica of one of their houses, I think. Ceremonial house. See a lot of totems there. It's a whole totem park. See, it's a big building. But that's the museum. And that's probably an old house. This is what they look like from the front. As you can see, there's several more over there on the other side of the building, house. We're gonna head up this way. This won't be very scenic because we're just gonna walk through a residential area to a park. But the park is like up on the side of a hill. The museum is just right around on the other side of this building. And here's the beginning of Beacon Hill Park. I didn't realize it was quite so close, but it is. So we're gonna walk up through there. And here is Beacon Hill Park. One of Victoria's most famous parks. So we decided to walk up a path where these other people are, just to see what they're looking at. And this is more dry and rustic up here. So as you can see, this park is rather large and rocky. There's the city off in the distance there. So we're taking a path back down. We want to walk through the shady trees and gardens. There's another pedicab. Well, we've come to an area of a pond or a lake full of Canada geese and some other kinds of ducks. It's got a stone bridge across it. And of course, lily pads. Lily pads, ducks. So now we're in an area of tall redwoods or Douglas firs or some sort of pine tree. And there's a lookout in a quarter mile. Look out! In a quarter mile. Shh, the herons are nesting. Bandstand over there with some seats called Stage Park, I guess. So the park goes on and on. It's quite large. And we're coming out of the redwood forest, or fir, cedar, spruce. I guess there were several different kinds of trees. Into oak or something. Saw a path. There's a road going up. Saw a car go up it. We have reached a place that has a giant flag of Canada, or at least a giant flag pole with a flag of Canada. Oh, I see the ocean out there. I guess this is a lookout. Look out! And snow-capped mountains in the distance. Boats. I saw the ship. It's right down there through those trees at the water, of course. We're up on the hill there with the flag. We came down the hill into a construction zone, so we had to cross over here. I think there's a trail where these people are, maybe, that walks, goes along the coast there back to the ship. So we're going to find out. There is a fence of sorts, paved trail, and then there's these offshoots. And I think this might go down to the ocean. So we're going to take it for a little while. I feel like it's just a turn. And then some more steps. And then the beach down below. We came down those stairs and found this beach full of logs, drift logs. Water's fairly clear, it's probably cold. But now we're going to go back up those stairs. So we came up from the beach there. There's the flagpole with Canada on it. And we're going to head off this way. I think this goes right to the ship. We came across a tree tunnel. There's paths leading off. Oh, that's a bench. We came out of the tree tunnel. And we're back in town. Oh, and this is mile 0 of the Trans-Canadian Highway. This is the very beginning right here. I don't know where it ends exactly. From the trees up there, mile 0 was over there. We're walking along the path. And now we see a path down there, so we're gonna get our way down there. Eventually we may have to go back up though. But remember, the ship is down at sea level, so the closer we get, the less up there is. So we're out here on the pebbly beach. We're going to see how far this goes. Hopefully we don't have to turn around and go back up. Yeah, this might actually be the end of the line. However, look where we are. Norwegian Joy, Holland America Maasdam. So we're going to go back up and then we're back at the ship. So let me get Janet over here to tell you goodbye.
Port Monkeys out.
Bye from Victoria.
Victoria.
Victoria.